Alright, we're back with another casual gamer walkthrough. It's actually been almost 2 weeks since the last upload. Time has flown by. I've been traveling a bit, so I wasn't able to upload any content, but we're jumping right back into it with a really solid escalation round on Manhattan Bridge. This gameplay is less about your specific class setup and more about movement and positioning, and I was really pushing some of the more contested objectives. So I'm running engineer here mostly for the anti-vehicle flexibility, but honestly you could do this same style of gameplay really as an assault or support too. So the big focus on this round was staying mobile, rotating quickly, constantly applying pressure where the action was really contested. And this ended up being one of those games where momentum really started to build once we controlled the center flow of the map. So I think we finished with 30 kills, 5 deaths, 13 objective captures, and the win again. So it's a great example of how you can still have a really high impact game without just sitting back farming kills again. So if you're someone who likes this aggressive objective play but still wants to play smart, stay alive, this should be a good one. Let's get into the class. So for the class setup, I got the usual with the engineering class. The M44 is my secondary, the RPG for the anti-vehicle, and sometimes the occasional infantry snipe, the AV mines, which I kind of place across the map, frag grenade, and the melee knife for the quick running around. For the gun today, we're doing the SG553R, where I have the 1.75x scope, the violet laser for that side-to-side accuracy, flash hider to fully remove spotting, extended barrel, vertical magazine. This one is the 6H64, which I usually do. I have the 30 round fast and just the normal lightweight ammunition. Alright, we're jumping in. We're on the far side by the bridge. This one, you know me by now, I always jump for that first objective, so I'm hopping in here, probably going to go for A. Sometimes like matches, everyone just goes for that first objective, but sometimes they forget it. So like this one, nobody else goes, so it's a good thing I went over here. It's boring, but it's important for the flow of the game, really.
We've got to secure that objective.
Now, a lot of times both teams will push C, so I'm gonna try to make my way over there right after this. You can see our team's already pushing up there, which is good. Usually that's one of the bigger momentum shifts, is getting up to C and holding that. It's usually where a lot of the action is. Someone's running around here. Got the tank. This is why I like playing engineer. Of course, as I mentioned, this type of gameplay that I do here in this map could be easy enough to do as support or assault, but I just like the engineer so I can try to pick off vehicles from time to time. So I saw these guys on the mini map, just pick them off before they can get up here. It's always one of my tips across all my videos is just keeping a constant eye on that mini map. You can see there's a guy on C from the mini map. He's on my level. Just trying to find him, I don't see him. He must be down one on the other side. So I'm crouching to reduce my noise as I walk. He's still here. Looks like they got him. So I see another guy right below me. Yeah, he's running around. And again, look at the mini-map. There's someone coming behind me as well. So I'm going to take this guy out. Check this corner, see where he went. Yeah, he's still back here trying to get the revive. So again, that's where looking at the mini-map really helped. And we're off to a pretty good start here. Very quickly going to take the first section here. And yeah, the whole team's pushing up, so I'm going to try to pick some of these guys off. Minimize my exposure as always. So I could have probably been patient and try to recover my health, but it looked like they were going to push, so I backed down. Get that kill real quick. Now I can see on my mini-map there's 2 people above me. There's one. He's low. I miss every shot. So now I'm just crouching so I reduce my visibility. There's 2 people on the objective. Nobody's shooting, so nobody's popping up on the mini-map. There he is, there he is. Pop down, got one. There's one more. Got help. Yeah, and that guy knew where I was, so. Good start, 8-0. Held the C for a while, but they all pushed, so we lost it. But it looks like our teammates are pushing it again, so you can see how contested that objective gets. It's an easy way to score a lot of objective points, but also to get some kills.
We now control more objectives.
So I'm going back, trying to maintain this capture. Just trying to change my position a little bit. I heard someone come up the zip line. Now I can see someone on the objective on the minimap, so I'm going over. I just missed my shots there and glitched a bit. Gonna mute this guy because he's breathing hard. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing C. There's a lot of action, so we can get kills, but also get objective points, and also try to control the momentum of this game. So I saw the guy up there. I'm just trying to reduce, not just run out. So there's a guy right there. Get one. The other guy sees me, I think. Yep. So just reducing my exposure. I got one. I threw a nice grenade, but still bought our team some time to push in. And as you get shot at, those guys appear on the minimap, so it helps your team out as well. So we lost the spawn, so it's going to force us to go a different direction. Oh, it looks like our team's about to capture C anyways. This is always a good place to put the mines if you're playing as engineer.
Guard set, stand by!
So I'm just kind of repositioning so I can see there's people coming from multiple different angles over there. Yeah, one there, got one. One more guy. Yeah, that was a bad angle. I shouldn't have gone up there. I knew there was a guy across the street. I should have stayed back on the ground level. Now they're all pushing. So we recaptured C, which again is good. They're pushing D. This is one of the other choke points and one of the main contested objectives. So we're gonna go over there and see if we can help out. I'm just checking the street before I cross it. I saw on the minimap a second ago there was about 4 people in there, so I chucked a grenade preemptively. Yeah, I'm worried about this side street because I think there's some guys just hanging out over there. Our teammate's down. I want to push into D, but they kind of got this area locked down. So I'm just using cover and trying to crouch while I run. I see one guy pop out, I get one kill. Now I'm crouched to recover my health.
Heads up, there's spare ammo here.
We have Bravo under attack.
Thought that was a guy who just leaves.
The enemy has secured Charlie.
Okay, now we're gonna push in. Our team's making a push. Strong push, 7 people on.
Be advised, hostiles are assaulting.
I see a tank coming around, along with 3 or 4 people. So you can really tell already in this game that I'm really focusing on the minimap and trying to push the main 2 contested objectives, and it really controls the flow of this game quickly. Bad visibility there, couldn't see that guy. Now I'm just buying time, so you can see I'm down 2-1, but I'm losing the objective. My health was low, so I'm letting that regen, and then hopefully people can push in and help out here, if I can just stay alive. Yep, so here we go, we just flipped it. So they did get a sector there, but we had some pretty good momentum. But you can see it's pretty stagnant right now. We're pretty even, so we got to make a push. I'm going to push over to E, put some pressure on the back of their spawn. This is also a common path for tanks and jeeps. Gonna run in here, hide in this pipe. It's still around. It's always kind of a cheeky place to hide, but it allows you to kind of stay out of focus of those guys who are going to come in. It's kind of a hard objective to take. There's a lot of verticality around with the cement buildings that people can look down and shoot you at. So while this pipe remains, it can be destroyed while it's there. It's always a good spot. I'm just trying to stay low. This guy's also crouching on the far side. Stay out of his line of sight. And we took the objective, so we're good. Someone else picked him off. Now, I don't like to stay around that area just because it's kind of hard to get shots, so we caught it. We did what we want to do, so now I'm heading back out. And we've really flipped the momentum here. So I'm considering F, but again, people are going to try to push D and C here pretty quick. So I'm just going to check in on D. And you can push those edge objectives, you just will waste a lot of time running over there, and usually they'll capture it pretty quick again. I mean, if you have really strong momentum, it can help to push over there and you can really end a match quick. But in this case, I'm guessing they're pushing C right now, maybe pushing E. So I'm just going to kind of hang back and see where, yeah, so looks like there's people up on C. Sniper. I'm just buying time. They snuck behind and got B, but it looks like we're going to recapture that. So again, here I'm just really just trying to stay central, try to keep the momentum. I'm taking C. I'm going to see if I can work my way over there. Random mines got damage on the vehicle. It's always nice. Instead of going up that main zip line, I'm going to run around the side because I'm guaranteed there's a bunch of people staring that down. You'll just get picked off on the way up. So I'm not even going to take that one. I'm actually going to take the side one. So they're taking C, so they're going to be focusing on a lot of those other ones. Yeah, so we get a cheeky shot there on a revive. I'm always trying to change position, so you get a kill and just change position so you catch them off guard. Never stay in one spot too long. Even with a suppressor where you're off the minimap, they'll still kind of generally know where the shots are coming from, so it really helps them guess if you just keep moving after kills. Here I'm going to stay put, try to get my health back. Hope that the helicopter went down, perfect. So I heard someone come up the zip line. Keep an eye over there. So I'm really just taking in as many cues as I can. Like I always talk about, looking at the minimap, listening to your audio. Audio is not always that great, but it can give you the necessary, sound you need to generally tell what direction someone's coming from. Crazy enough, I ran out of ammo. Thankfully, that guy put down a box. I'm just gonna make sure my primary has enough before I leave. I'm not too worried about the mines. Alright, we're gonna try to push more central here now. We have pretty good momentum here. I'm sure they're gonna be pushing over from E. Put down some mines. This is obviously one of the popular vehicle paths. So yeah, as expected, they're gonna try to capture F. We'll try to keep the pressure on them by taking E, which is their only objective right now. Slide in and out here, minimizing my exposure. I'm gonna go upstairs first because I'm sure they're expecting people to try to capture right away. There's two guys across. Got one. Oh, I didn't see the guy in the corner.
I need a medic!
It's alright, some people on our team should notice that, come up. Alright, looks like we still have C. D's getting contested, but we're going to try to keep the pressure here on E. Let's see if we can get down here and get this capture quicker for our team. Again, minimizing my exposure. I saw a guy jump down, get that quick kill. And we're back down to the ground. Oh, some guy. It was a bad spot. A lot of contested objectives, but we still have C, so we're still accumulating points for the overall win. So I'm going to stay up here because I'm sure they're going to try to push it. Seems like we're clear. So let's go put a pressure on F. We haven't been over there yet this match. Looks like our team's doing it anyways. See if we can sneak in there for a few points. One guy on. Oh, he's right in front. Get the kill and the points. That's nice. Put down mines. This is one of the main paths for vehicles, which of course you'll figure out the more you play these maps where kind of the common vehicle bottlenecks are. So now we really have the momentum here. Just got to buy time. They're going to be pushing over from E, so we're going to go check out this alleyway. Yep. Somehow that didn't register.
We're attacking objective Echo.
I'm always trying to spot for my teammates, even if I miss, just to let them know I saw something. I know some people get annoyed by that, but I find it useful, especially when they spot for me too. Okay, we're really putting on the pressure, so I'm just going to run in here, see if I can get those points, get the capture. They're swarming upstairs, so we're just keeping an eye. Okay, now I'm out of here. Probably go central again. There's not really a point to run all the way over to F. Yeah, here, see, now they're going for D. But I think we have this one in the book, so we're just going to try to speed it up here. See if we can get a few more kills in the process. I don't see him. I'm crouching to reduce my noise. They're not in the corner. This guy sees him. Okay. Stay up here, be patient. Yep. Get double kill. Nice way to end it. That should do it. That was their last chance. And that's going to do it for this one. Leave a comment down below if you found this format of video useful, or if you have any tips that have helped you improve along the way. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Be sure to spread some positivity, and I'll see you in the next one.